Not sure if you noticed, but it got cold again. Yeah, you noticed. We had a cold front track through late last night, the leading edge of yet even more Arctic air. And here we go. It's 16 degrees. We got a 4-degree wind chill, and we had a low this morning of 8. We got down into the single digits. And unfortunately, it's just going to stay about there. We've got 16 in Richmond. I think the best we're being able to do is maybe hit 20, some low 20s. South, it's just cold, and right there's a big part of the culprit, or part of the reason, one of the culprits is that northwesterly wind. And of course that adds to your wind chill effect, so it feels like it's 4. It was sub-zero earlier this morning, and that's going to be a running issue. We're now up to 10 straight days at or below freezing. The highest high that we've seen was that 32-degree high back on December 26th. The lowest high was recent, 18 degrees. That's all the farther up we went, January 1st, and of course our longest stretch. 18 straight days in that infamous winter of 78. So look what we're doing. These are not highs, thank goodness. These are lows, but our average low is 25 degrees. We're not even remotely close to that. I think we'll bottom out the next 2 mornings, probably on either side of zero, likely single digits for a lot of folks, but some may dip below it. It's due to the strength of this colder air. And this is the last Arctic blast before that well-advertised pattern shift that I've been talking about for days now that gets going later in the weekend. So the wind chill. This is a computer model showing you the forecast wind chill. Look at that. And sub-zero overnight for sure. Possibly anywhere from 10 to 15 below. On the extreme end, I think a lot of us would probably be around 0 and into the about 5 below range. And tomorrow we still have single-digit wind chills. And there's a wind chill advisory up, just not here. It's up north. That's a wind chill warning, New York State, coming on the back end of that nor'easter. We had some snow showers come through, some very light, fluffy accumulation, well, powdery accumulation, very dry setup for us, but still enough moisture to get squeezed just a hint of snow out and some minor accumulation on the roadways. Here's where all the accumulation is. It's a major winter storm running up the East Coast, just a classic nor'easter, rapidly strengthening, and it's just dumping heavy snow from Boston northeast now all the way up to Newfoundland. So winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories, that yellowish color, that is a blizzard warning. Had questions, calls in this morning about what exactly is a blizzard. Well, a blizzard is the fact that these conditions are imminent, and also the fact that you could have winds sustained 35 miles per hour over, blowing snow, visibility less than a quarter mile, 3 or more hours. Essentially a really nasty winter storm that's dangerous, and they're dealing with it. Future track shows some lingering cloud cover today. It's pretty much going to go between partly to mostly cloudy with some lingering flurries, but this bitter cold is still clamped down. I've got you in Saturday. I want to give you a little ray of sunshine, a little ray of hope. We may not see much sunshine, actually, but it is going to warm up. If you're hoping for a thaw, it's still on the cards Sunday into Monday. The thaw is looming. The problem, though, is we're going to have a mess to go along with it. I'm tracking the potential for rain, but also maybe a little bit of an icy setup Sunday night at the onset of this precipitation, some light freezing drizzle, freezing rain. And then cold rain, maybe mixed with snow Monday, and then that rain-snow mix Monday night. So, yeah, it's not going to be ideal, but at least we're above freezing. There's your 8-day forecast. It shows it happening. Next week, also some positive trends up there. A lot of 30s and 40s showing up. Not great weather, but definitely out of the deep freeze.